How will today's events impact Gaza? More importantly, how will the death of Ismail Haniyeh impact Hamas? The group has issued a stern message to Israel. They've said that Haniyeh's death will not go unanswered. He was an important leader for them. Most Hamas leaders are obscure figures, but Ismail Haniyeh was not one of them. He was the political face of the group, also its main negotiator. Haniyeh was leading the Gaza ceasefire talks for Hamas. He was the one talking to Egypt and Qatar. They've both been mediators, Egypt and Qatar, between Israel and Hamas. And Ismail Haniyeh was their point of contact. And he remained at it despite personal losses in this war. Since October 7th, Haniyeh lost 3 of his sons and 4 of his grandchildren, yet he was seen as a moderate among hardliners in Hamas. Someone who could help end this war without compromising the core interests of Hamas. Haniyeh's death is a big blow to those efforts. People in Gaza already see this as the death of the ceasefire plan.
Haniyeh's assassination was a shock, especially since the man used to travel between Cairo and Doha, between Beirut in order to reach an exchange deal, exchange of the Israeli hostages and to end this war. His assassination will bring the negotiations and the exchange deal of hostages back to square one, to the start.
Qatar agrees with this assessment. The Qatari Prime Minister has said, and I'm quoting, "How can mediation succeed when one party assassinates the negotiator on the other side?" That statement explains how significant a figure Ismail Haniyeh was. He joined Hamas in the late 1980s during the first Intifada, the uprising against Israel and their occupation in Gaza and the West Bank. That was the first Intifada. During those years, Israel imprisoned Haniyeh several times. In 1992, he was exiled. He was sent to South Lebanon with other Hamas leaders. 1 year later, he returned to Gaza, and from there, he only rose up the ranks. In 2017, he became the head of the political wing of Hamas and shifted base to Qatar. In 2018, the United States declared him a global terrorist. But the key backers of Hamas relied on him, countries like Qatar and Iran, even Turkey. Take a look at this picture. That's Haniyeh sitting with Hakan Fidan, the foreign minister of Turkey. Fidan shared this image today to pay his tributes. So whoever replaces Ismail Haniyeh will have big shoes to fill. And who would that person be? Hamas says it has the bench strength and that Haniyeh's death will not weaken them as a group. But hasn't the war depleted their ranks? There are conflicting reports and claims about this, about the kind of losses that Hamas has suffered. Netanyahu says Israel has killed 14,000 Hamas fighters, but Hamas has challenged these numbers. It insists that it hasn't lost more than 6,000 men. The United States believes that the group can still deploy fighters if needed. Americans estimate that the Hamas still has 9,000 to 12,000 fighters. More importantly, Israel has failed to take out any high-value targets before Haniyeh in the recent past. Leaders like Yahya Sinwar are still around. This is the man who planned the October 7th attacks on Israel. The IDF has not got him yet. And Yahya Sinwar is being seen as a potential replacement for Ismail Haniyeh, one of the 3 names doing the rounds. The second one is Khalid Mashal. He's believed to be more moderate than Sinwar. And the third name is that of Zahir Jabarin, better known as the CEO of Hamas. He looks after a portfolio of companies. They deliver regular income to the group. And all of these 3 men have worked closely with Ismail Haniyeh. Now one of them could replace him.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. On the today, the T20 World Cup run by the
Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital in Washington, D.C.